There we go. Okay. I am so sorry about that, you guys. Hi. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Hope you guys are all having a very good day. If you're not already subscribed, please do so now. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Much appreciated. And also turn on notifications if you don't mind. That way you know when I go live and what I am doing. So I was called by Spirit, you guys, to just kind of come on and do some love readings. Um, so that's what we're going to do. And regardless if you're watching live right now or if you're watching this later on, that's awesome. It applies whenever it is that you come across this video and you're watching. Okay, so it's timeless is what I'm saying. So yeah, this video is timeless. Okay, please show me love. What do my viewers need to know about love right now? Spirit guides and fairies. What do my viewers, my audience need to know about love right now? Spirit guides and fairies. What do my viewers need to know right now about love? Okay, let's take a look. Okay. So first we have Naylis the Alchemist, but she also came up reversed. So she came up reversed. I'll show you what she looks like upright. So there we go. So that's what she looks like upright. But like I said, she did come up reversed. But the way that I view reverse cards is that they apply to us internally instead of externally. And right now, Naylis is saying that now is a time to really buckle down and consider what do you want in love? What kind of partner do you want? What kind of person would you need to be in order to attract that kind of person that you want to attract? So really buckle down, really determine what kind of partner you really want and be specific. Write down a list. So in that way, it'll help manifest that person in. The next card I'm getting is the Bright Mother. So some of you might be parents already, whether you are or not. Oh, I'm going to get used to this camera thing. Whether you are or not in a relationship. Also, the number for her is 16, which would be 7 in numerology. I'm not great with numerology. Oh, I don't know where this banner. I don't know how to get rid of that. Grr. Well, I'll have to figure that out. I changed my channel name from Fairy Oracle to Fairy Fortune Reader, so I apologize for the Fairy Oracle in the corner. That was my previous name. Anyway, the next card that we have is I'm sorry, I didn't go over the Bright Mother enough. My guys just nudged me and they're like, wait, Bright Mother. So some of you might already be parents, and some of you might be getting ready to be a parent, perhaps pregnant, or there's a child coming into your life somehow, or children. Some of you might be finishing an education and going into school, or something like that, or maybe you're finishing school and going to go into a teaching career. That's what I'm getting to. Going into a teaching career and working with children, whatever the case is. You feel very, very passionately and very strongly about kids, like really, really passionately about kids. And you do anything for those, if they are your own kids, you do anything for your own kids. If they're your students, you do anything for your students. So you're very passionate about your relationship, whatever that may be, whatever type of relationship that is, with the children that are in your life. Or coming into your life very soon in the case that you're pregnant. Yeah. Okay. So the next card is Singer of Chalice. It also came up reversed. I'm going to show you what it looks like upright. Come on. There we go. And it's number 12, so that would be number 3. So singer chalice. Now singers are really different. As you notice between the singer versus like say the bright mother. The bright mother and the fairies behind her, they all have more of a form, it's sort of that more of a traditional form that we think of when we think of fairies, of being like little people almost with wings. But singers, they're a little bit different. They're like an energy instead. I kind of view them as similar to the major arcana in tarot, if you're familiar with tarot. Anyway, Singer of Chalice is often talking about events, especially events coming up. Now, this card is reversed. And so I'm getting a very specific message from my guides right now. I'm getting a message that for some of you, there's something coming up that, yes, it's an anniversary of some kind coming up, but it's a sad one. For some of you, it could be something very bad related in your past. It could be a breakup. For some of you, you could be mourning the loss of a loved one. Um, so there's could be, I'm getting a lot of different messages here from not just anybody who might be watching right now, but people who will be watching in the future. So I'm getting a lot of different, like, ooh, a lot of messages there of all the things that it could be. But in any case, there is an event coming up, but it's filled with sorrow, is what I'm getting to. It's filled with sorrow and it's filled with pain. Uh, and so that's also something that needs to heal in order to continue moving forward with love. Okay, so that is our first story. And I'm going to see what else the fairies have to say. Is there a timer on here? Yep, 8:38. I'm writing this down so that way I can put timestamps in later. So for the first reading. Okay, show me another story, you guys, as Tyler would say. I don't know if you're familiar with who Tyler is, but if not, he's an amazing reader. Love him. Awesome. There's a lot of readers that I really like, actually. Quite a few. A lot of readers. I also really love Miss Hawaii. She's awesome. If you don't know her, then go check her out. She's amazing. The fairy oracle in the corner is like really bothering me. Really bothering me. I'm going to have to figure that out between now and next time I go live. I'm using StreamYard, and I'm not familiar with StreamYard at all yet. That's partly why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get used to going live so I can learn. Okay, anyway. Show me a different story about love. What does my audience need to hear about love? Fairies and spirit guides. What does my audience, for story number 2? For story number 2, what does my audience need to hear about love and relationships? Story number 2. I'll give it 1 or 2 more shuffles and we'll take a look, okay, you guys? Story number 2. What does my audience need to know right now for love and relationships? And again, if this is your first time here or whatnot, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Very much appreciated. Okay. Story number 2, very different reading. All right. Let's see. For the first card, we have Singer of Transfiguration, and it is number 11, which would be 2 in numerology. There we go. So number 11. And as you can see, he is another singer. So this is another singer. Now, the singer of transfiguration, this is more than just change. This is like 2.0 upgrade, or maybe even 3.0 upgrade, or what have you. And I want you to take a minute to see whatever things that your intuition sees in this card, giving you messages. A lot of times, this always looks like a phoenix to me. I'm also seeing a figure in the background right now. Uh, so I am seeing a figure, which I've never really seen a figure like that before. That's really interesting. That stood out to me. So this could be a person. I think this is a person that is helping to guide you through the changes that you're going through. Are any of you sick or have breathing stuff? That reminds me, I had some stuff earlier, right before I started this reading, that I wrote down. Yeah, some of you might be experiencing some kind of back pain in specific, like right shoulder pain or right shoulder blade pain. So either in the right shoulder blade or in the right shoulder. And some of you might be dealing with a cold, a sickness of some kind, or congested sinus infection, something of that sort. And some of you might have like asthma or something like that, because I'm having really a hard time breathing at the moment. So story number 2, I don't know if you guys have any of those things, but I'm going to keep going. Okay. The second card is the Oakman, and it came up reversed. So I'm going to show you what the Oakman looks right side up. There we go. And number 47, the Oakman. And I want you to take notice of these 2 little guys down here too. So the 2 little guys. And then also, I don't know if you see the double face, but if not, let me reverse it. Do you see it now? The 2 faces. So this is how the card came up for you, is reversed. The Oakman is all about growing roots. That is what they're most comfortable with, is growing roots and staying in one place. However, somehow, for some reason, your roots got uplifted, like uprooted, I meant. Your roots got uprooted and it wasn't your choice. So I don't know exactly what happened or what's the story. I might pull a clarity card here. But there was either a breakup or an interruption in the relationship. For some of you, this could be a third party. For some of you, it's loss. Well, for all of you, it's some kind of, for most of you, it's some kind of loss of someone that you loved one way or the other. They may have passed away, or you guys are broken up, or somebody else got involved and broke you guys up. Let's see. Okay. So the other person that was involved was dealing with some mental illnesses. I pulled 3 clarity cards on the Oakman, of why the Oakman is here for you, story number 2. And the first card that we have is honesty. There we go. Honesty. Number 40. So that would be 4. Honesty. Okay. So you guys gave it an honest go. You guys were honest. You thought your partner was being honest. And for some of you, your partner was. For some of you, it was something else that tore you two apart. Uh, but for some of you, you guys got soul shrinker. Well, your partner, I should say, or ex-partner got soul shrinker, which means that they're battling with some kind of mental condition of some type. They're in war with themselves right now inside of their own head. So whether they are battling with something like, or not battling, but struggling, battling, or living with, if they have depression, borderline personality disorder, stuff of that sort, post-traumatic stress disorder, or complex post-traumatic stress disorder, things of that sort. So I don't know, it could be different for a good majority, good many of you. It could be different for each of you. The point here is, though, that you're part of this uprooting or this breaking up is because this other person emotionally might have, like, exploded. So emotionally exploded and blew up the relationship out of nowhere. This could have happened due to that mental health. We have the Singer of the Chalice reversed, which signifies an event getting canceled. So for some of you, you guys might have been either engaged or married, or, like, for whatever reason, you guys thought this relationship was solid, and it's not. It's on thin ground. It's on very thin ground. So yeah, some of you, you really thought this was solid. And it's like right side up, you can see the cup. And then, but your cup got poured out. Just got completely poured out. So it got poured out, and there's a lot of pain there that you're dealing with. So I'm so sorry, story number 2. And then with the first 3 cards that I pulled, the original 3 cards that I pulled, the third card is the Guardian at the Gate, and it too also came up reversed. So I'll show you what it looks like upright. And that's number 3, Guardian at the Gate. So with this card being reversed, and it's basically you want to open up again. Like you want this to work with this person. For those of you that like maybe you're in a relationship but there's a pull away, like your partner has pulled away or it's on thin ground right now. It's for some of you, you're really taking this time, this opportunity to really open up and be vulnerable with your partner, or really digging down deep to find out other ways to connect with your partner or to hold on to your partner. And some of you might be doing that even though that person is not around or with you. Some of you might be really holding on to that. And I mean, grief is hard. Grief is really hard. Grief is so hard. So I am so sorry. I hope you guys start feeling better and healing very, very soon. Pile number 2. And let's see, what time is that? Where did it show me the time again? I don't know how many of these I'll do right now. I have no idea. I don't think I have any viewers at the time. That's okay. Okay. Let's see what is next. All right. We need a third story, you guys. Third story. Give me a third story. So for those of you tuning in later on and not during the live, and you're choosing the number 3, hello. Please Hit the like button down below and the subscribe. It's much appreciated. All right. What does my number 3 group need to hear right now about love? What is going on with my number 3 group right now about love? What does my number 3 audience need to hear right now from their spirit guides and fairies about love right now? Group number 3. What do they need to hear right now? What does group 3 need to hear about love right now? Group 3. Guides, fairies, and angels. What does group 3 need to hear about love right now? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, 2 out of 3 of your cards is reversed. We'll see what that all means here. We'll dig in. The first card is Epona's Wild Daughter, number 54, and she did come up upright. It's the only card that did come up upright. For pile number 3, right away, this is telling me that there is some reflection going on. So looking back perhaps in the past, or maybe there's a past partner that has come into your life looking to reconnect and you're giving it a good think. Like, maybe. I want you to take note of the lady right here. This signifies a good friend, whether this friend is female or male, but this signifies a really good friend that's been with you for a while on this journey that you've had, like with this previous person, or they know a lot about your ex or something of that sort. This is number 54 up here at the top, which would be number 9 in numerology. I don't know a lot about numerology, so I can't really tell you about number 9, but there are several readers out there that, and perhaps maybe you already know what number 9 means. Who knows? So, what Epona's Wild Daughter, there's new information coming in, which is a reason why you're giving this person, it's like a good think, like, do I want to take this person back? Do I want to get back together with them? Him or her, is it worth it? There's new knowledge that has come in that is the reason why you're considering it, basically. The reason why you're considering it. Yeah, so you're considering it. So let's take a look. The next card is the Luma. She is reversed. So I'll show you what she looks like upright. The Luma, number 30. This way. The Luma, number 30. Okay. So for her, the Luma, her wings, let me show you again. Her wings, if you notice, are extremely tattered. So they're very, very, very tattered. And she has been through some things, So she has been through some stuff. So her wings are worn out and she's tired and she's exhausted. And if you take notice of the look on the rock's face, it gives that look and expression of like, well, I tried. And that could be a state of feeling that you have been in for a while, but this is now changing because, like I said, the Luma came up and reversed. So you've been reflecting for a while. You've sat and reflected, and you gave it your all. You gave it your best. You're healing, doing the best you can to heal. You've come a long ways with healing. And there's still some wounds there that have, in a way, sort of clipped your wings a little bit. So they still need some time to heal. Not quite ready for flight, but you could be one day. So you're getting there. You keep on the path that you're on. But this, like I said, this is changing. You're coming out of that sorrow and you're giving this a really good think. Now, the next card that's come up is the Fawn. And the Fawn is also reversed. So I'll show you what the Fawn looks like. Right side up. There we go. And number 35. So that would be number 8 numerology. And then you can see there's these different points in the card. So these different points, which to me that always signifies chakra points. So with that is a message from your spirit guides to also keep mindful of the work that you're doing with your chakra, specifically what you're communicating. What your third eye chakra, which is in control of your mind realm. So be careful of your thoughts, what you're thinking. And then also your crown chakra, which is the connection to our spirit guides, to God, to the spirit realm, to the Akashic records. Uh, if you're a star seed, that's your connection to your home. So it's saying that perhaps do some chakra work. So it's mentioning that would be really good. The fawn itself represents a new beginning. This is reversed. So this is talking about a new beginning, but you're really in deep thought of whether or not you really want to do this. Like you're really not sure if this is what you want to do. And that's okay. That's okay to be unsure. I am going to take a peek to see if the fairies will show me what happens if you guys get together. Because I feel like if this was my reading, that would be the burning question. Like, okay, so if we get back together, what happens? If these two get back together, what happens? Fairy spirits and guides. What happens for story number 3 if they take back an X? What will happen? If they take back this X, what will happen? One more shuffle, and we'll take a look. What will happen if they take back this X? It's going to get messy is what it's going to do. I mean, things might look okay for a little while. So we have the Master Maker come up in reverse. So I'll show you what the Master Maker looks like. And so with the Master Maker coming up in reverse, this is talking about if you take back this X, this very well could interrupt your finances. It could interrupt your goals, could interrupt your career, your work schedule, all of that. So if you take this person back, it could really wreak havoc on your expenses and whatnot. I don't know if this person is a mooch or what, like a person who just mooches off of other people or what this is, but your finances are going to go in chaos. La Scuna, your mind is going to, your mental health will be sacrificed if you take this person back. Number 59, which is, oh wait, is that 59 or 39? Yeah, 59. Sorry, old eyes. And this is La Scuna. And La Scuna, she is the frog queen. So, and when she comes up, then I know that person is going to be going through a very difficult struggle in their life. They're going to be going through the swamp of their mind. So if it's this person is going to wreak havoc where you're going to go into a spiral is what's going to happen. You're going to go into a spiral. The one thing La Scuna does promise is through breakdowns come breakthroughs. So if you do take back your ex and you do find that this does happen, at least know that you will get some very valuable life lessons out of it, some more clarity at the end of it, It's just a painful experience to go through if you can avoid it. The last card that came up here, if you take back your ex, is Undressing of a Salad. It is number 31. It came up reversed. That's what it looks like upright. So, Undressing of a Salad, number 31. So, with Undressing of a Salad, with this card is all talking all about like priorities, rearranging priorities, but also that feeling of having to keep the ball rolling. Basically, what this card is telling me is all of the pressure of the relationship is going to be put on you. I'm hearing things like the gaslighting is going to start back up again. If you don't know what that term means, you might want to go look it up and see what that means. But like some of you, this person is like a narcissist or something. So either like their whatever their games were that they were doing before. For some of you, the person was cheating on you. Whatever their games were before, they're going to start it back up again, and it's going to be crazy again. Based on this reading, I wouldn't do it, you guys. I would not do it. Based on what I'm seeing right here, I would not take this person back. I understand there's some new information that you've got a hold of, and you're giving it a good think, and there's a chance and opportunity to make a new beginning with this person. But I wouldn't do it. I would not. I would not do it. All right, guys. Well, I think that is all I'm going to do for tonight's love reading. So that is 3 different love readings. Please remember to subscribe and like down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.